were talking about being Gen Xers backstage, so I thought I'd throw out a cabbage patch for all of you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy fall, y'all. I'm so excited to hang out with you. We are spilling the Disney tea, all about everything autumn. Love it. So excited. The colors, the flavors, the things to do. We are doing the autumn bucket list. So it's
Yes.
filled with like things we've done that are like traditions. It's filled with things we want to do that we haven't done yet. So I'd love to hear in chat all those autumn things that you love. I will say I did get, and I linked down below, and I'll link these ladies' channels after the stream. So you'll be able to find them. Any mods in chat, please feel free to post their links as well as anyone else in chat, because I am like talking really fast, aren't I?
You are.
Because we're here to help each other. High tide rises all boats. So please check out these ladies and anyone in chat. Where was I? Oh, I am obsessed right now. Obsessed with this YouTube channel called Emily Retro. She's a young gal, but she like is collecting all these things that we literally saw in our grandma's houses, like the Pyrex and the Fiesta ware and like the orange and gold and avocado green. And she did an autumn bucket list. You can actually go to her channel, and she has a printable bucket list that you can print out for yourself. So anyway, I'm going to try and get her on here to interview her because I'm obsessed with her. Absolutely obsessed. You can find all kinds of cool things on her channel. Just like I'm dressed like my grandma's couch today.
It's a great print. It's a great print for a couch or a dress. That is beautiful. I'll just have to say.
Kitchen curtains.
I am so excited about it. It's stupid.
It's very pretty.
How excited I am about, and I'm drinking out of my little autumnal orange cup. It's
should have got my mug.
But let's welcome chat really quick before we bust right in. Sandy is here, and you know what that means, ladies, that the birds are well 24/7. So thank you so much. It is not a stream until Sandy shows up, and then I'll introduce all of you. I'm so sorry. I am so hyper tonight. It's caffeine. It's a thing. That wild and crazy guy, Crazy Mike's fun channel, is here. He actually has some great videos. He has pirate stuff for his Halloween decoration. So he has a pirate ship that like blast cannons and makes smoke, and it's very cool. So check out those on his channel. Of course, the hauntingly beautiful Dawn is here. I never know where to point when I'm here because it's backwards. From the Hitchhiking Bones. Please check them out. They are just fun, family, travel, Disney awesomeness. So definitely go check them out. Of course. And I mean it. And I'm so happy to be friends. Catherine Wilby La Presidente is here. So welcome, welcome. Member of the channel. So thank you so much for that, Catherine. We have the sweet Mandy Adams is here. I always love to see Mandy. So thank you so much. And we have Brenda's new bald, now bald, not new bald, now bald beaver. She has gone to get one of those Brazilian waxes. So I'm
dear,
some sort of tranquilizer or something. Captain Kevin Sparrow is in the house. So welcome. And if I haven't said hi, say hi again. I know that we had lots of friends that were here early. Let me scroll up just a little bit. Joy S right here. Check out her channel. She plays fun games. Her husband's hilarious. Great family. Adorable daughter. They always have fun friends on. And sometimes they read beaver books and invite you.
Yeah, sometimes.
It's always a good time. And one of my favorite redheads is here, Kimberly Hazard, great friend, member of the channel, and we love Kimberly. She's actually Karen Cook's cousin too. So anybody who knows Karen, they're just a fun couple people to hang out at the parks with. Okay, so let's have you introduce yourselves. Joy's here, my good friend Joy. Tell us just a little bit about your channel, maybe what you're doing this week.
We have a channel with my husband and my daughter. My daughter is a teenager, so you know how that goes. We like you said, we play games. This week it's going to be a birthday stream because Tuesday is someone's birthday, Justin.
Happy birthday,
so
Justin!
We're gonna have some fun on Tuesday, hopefully. Yeah. So usually we do games or countdowns or top 10 lists, stuff like that.
It's always fun. Chat is awesome in your streams always, and it's just a great time. I just want to really quick say hi to Brian's West Coast Disney Adventures, great friend, moderator of the channel, and a member of the channel. He's going to be joining us a little bit later, so we're excited about that. We have the amazing Tony from Phantasmic Chronicles. Him and I are going to try to get together this week, do a live stream to promote. He's having a huge fundraiser. I believe it's the 2nd annual where he goes live from Cedar Point and fundraises for a great organization. So definitely check out Tony. And, I am very curious about Cedar Point. I've never been. Everybody says it's the coaster place to go. So definitely check out his stream and help him help others on Saturday. So thanks so much for being here. We also have Megan. I love Megan. Thank you for being here. Megan, we appreciate you. You're awesome. And she's also a member of the channel. Hi, Megan. And Dawn, let's talk to you really quick. The Hitchhiking Bones. This is your time of year. This is where you shine.
It is. It has always been my time of year. This was my mom's favorite time of year, and so I guess it kind of rubbed off on me. She loved Thanksgiving was her favorite holiday, and so many things happen in the fall that I love. We have cooler temperatures. The leaves turn. Get to wear those sweaters. Wore those more in Tennessee than I do now in Texas, but
yes.
It's just it's just a great time of year, and I look forward to talking a little bit more about what we all love and maybe getting some ideas for new traditions.
Yes, that's what it's all about. I was so excited reading Joy's list and looking at Emily Retro's list. I was like, I forgot about that. And we've kind of been coming back from everything that happened in 19 and 20, and things are back in full force. So I'm ready to get out there and go to a pumpkin patch. Welcome, Anna Isabel, with the prettiest name on Disney YouTube. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. And there's Tina, and Tina is here. Welcome, Tina.
Sorry, guys, I had a little bit of drama around here, so I'm sorry to be late. But.
I'm sorry. Am I the drama? I'm
No,
usually
honey,
the drama.
No. You're on my vacation from drama.
Welcome, Tina, who's watching.
Four-legged drama, okay? We're just going to
I got a couple of them back there trying to do WrestleMania as usual.
Yeah.
But Melissa, really quick, tell us about your channel, and then we're going to delve into everything.
Well, I'm just representing the channel because this Talking Mickey project is really Emma's channel. Emma is our daughter in her early 20s. She's special needs. And the reason we started the channel, besides her love of all things Disney and all things Disney, is to show those with disabilities that you can do anything you put your mind to when you have the support and love of your family and friends. Of course, being an only, it helps too.
Emma's amazing. So
yeah, she and I did Mary Poppins trivia last night.
Yep.
Did you guys lose me?
Cool.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, I'm sorry. I tried to smile. So
Rose.
I didn't hear anything you said. Usually I'm like going like this, and then I'm frozen there and can't remove myself. And I'm like, why am I making that face? But please check out Talking Mickey Project. It is an amazing channel. Emma is inspiring, and the guests she gets on are just amazing. Always great interviews. Super fun channel. We love her. And it is International or National Daughters Day. So
Yes.
Oh,
celebrating all those daughters. I have 2 beautiful, amazing daughters. So very blessed to have them. It's just, I can't really post pictures because then Taylor reports me because she's like, you didn't authorize that picture.
She throws
You didn't
a
run that
Facebook
by
video.
me.
you have to get everything has to pass the judgment test. You got to get everything cleared.
I understand though. I mean, I've had a few bad angle pictures where
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, oh my heavens to Betsy, do I ever look at like that? Like, how did I suddenly have 70?
I gave up years ago, Kelly. I mean, what you get is what you get.
Oh my gosh, have you ever like turned on your phone and it's accidentally on camera and you're like, oh my Lord, like
Yep. And I go, yep, that's me.
have I always been this ugly?
I do kind of wonder that you guys are actually wanting to have me on your channels because
Oh my
I
goodness.
would think that people would stop watching.
Oh, no.
So
Thank you so much, Tony. We'll definitely reach out and please check out Phantasmic Chronicles. Yeah, no, you are beautiful. Tina is so, I've been blessed to meet her in person. She's so tiny. She's like so tiny. And
okay, I'm tiny that way, maybe, but not so much that way.
I'm 5'3" and I was like, I am so tall right now. But
See, I
But
empathize
she's
with
just-
that.
so little and cute. So little and cute. We had the best time. Belly laughs, talked about all
Yes.
kinds of things. It was
Oh,
it was the
great.
best.
That was a great day.
I
wish
can't
we
wait
had
for
gone on
more.
forever.
Welcome, Katie. Yo ho, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, let's delve into what we really came here for. And thank you so much, everyone in chat, for spending part of your Sunday with us. Let's talk about fall. Fall colors, everything. And I'm just going to kind of go through the slideshow of our ideas that I kind of compiled. And I want everyone to feel free to jump in and talk about it. Have you done it? Do you want to do it? Let us know in chat. First thing, I'm going to probably start crying. This is actually the 18th anniversary of my mother's passing. And so I kind of chose this as kind of like an honor to my mom. And it seems weird, but it's hot apple cider and those fantastic like apple spice donuts that they only seem to have in October at donut places. I grew up in the country, and trick-or-treating was not like you could walk to the neighbor's house. So we would bundle up, and it was usually cold, sometimes snowing in southern Indiana. And we would bundle up in the car. My daddy would have a huge, those green Stanley thermoses filled with mulled, warm apple cider. And my mom would be carrying the, box of donuts that they got from town. And we would, be drinking the cider to keep warm and munching on the donuts in the car ride as we would go house to house to trick or treat, getting out of the car, getting back in the car, and all that. So I think nothing quite to me brings back all that autumn feels like cider and donuts.
I agree.
It's amazing how we associate times in our lives with food and smells.
Oh, yeah.
Smells.
Yes.
This
Yes.
apples were. I can echo that Kelly, because my mom absolutely adored apples. She was a teacher, so it was appropriate.
Hi,
but
Dave.
she adored apples and apple cider, and so that really those things always put me in mind of my mom too.
Oh my goodness. I love that. I love that you mentioned that your mom was a teacher. I was a teacher as well. But my mom, my mom was almost 40 when she had me. And my mother was very traditional. I just love that about her. So every first day of school, my brother and I would bring the biggest, reddest, perfect apple to our teacher. And, nowadays, I don't think people do that. I always had my kids do that too. We would go the weekend before, and it was their job to pick out their perfect apple for their teacher and,
Aw.
go put it on their desk on the first day of school. So I'm kind of hoping my kids kind of keep that tradition up. But anyway, anybody else do that or have that done?
Well, see, in Southeast Louisiana, you really don't have the 4 seasons in Southeast Louisiana. Kind of like
Right.
here in South Central Texas, really. Uh, without
We're
the
both in
swamp.
the South,
Without the swamp.
It is
Uh,
warm.
But we got turned on to apple cider when my in-laws moved to East Tennessee. We would go to the apple barn and get the hot cider and get the apples in the cute little apple buckets. In fact, when Kevin and I were first married, my kitchen was done in apples. We found the little apple cabinet things. We changed those out. I had a big ceramic pink apple cookie jar. I went nuts for apples when we first got married in our first house. But the apple cider from the apple barn, I miss that now that we're so far from Tennessee.
Oh my goodness, I love that. And we're going to talk about apple picking later, but I love that. I love that, and it's true. It's true. Here in the South, we don't have a lot of those opportunities.
They do in Tennessee. There's 4 seasons.
Yeah.
Yes, in Southern Indiana, we definitely had the 4 seasons and the colors changing.
You have to have those 4 seasons. That's why apples don't grow very well in the South, because you have to have a good hard frost
Right.
for those apple buds
Really?
to come out in the spring and to produce apples. So those apple trees, they really do
Welcome,
rely
Jamie.
on our weather up here in the north,
I did not know that. Now, there are some apple orchards here in Arizona in a little town called Wilcox. It's right on the border of Mexico and Arizona, close to New Mexico. And I used to do cheer
It's
camp
got to be
down
in the
there.
upper elevations though, right?
But,
Cal?
I think it is like kind of, it's south, but it's sort of mountainous there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's on my list. And there are some up near Flagstaff, which does definitely get the 4 seasons. So apple picking is on my list. Anyone else? There's something about going and picking your own apple, right?
My husband, his dad owned a lot of land in Tennessee when he was a boy, and they had several acres that were just covered in apple trees. It was called Dawes Mountain, and they had Red Delicious and Golden Delicious, and I think that's one of the reasons that my mom loves my husband so much, is because he brought her apples. But yeah, just going, apple picking. I have, pictures of us picking apples at that orchard, and it's very special. The smell, the scents of autumn are just amazing.
I
think
love that.
that's-
It's bringing back all the feels. And I love Kim is like, I haven't been in a while. That's what we're here for. We're giving you ideas on what to do this autumn, what to add to your autumn bucket list. I'm going to move myself down. So
We had a lot. Whoa, we had a lot of apple trees on our land, where I grew up around our house, and so we used to go out in the fall and pick the apples and.
How amazing. I mean, how magical, honestly.
Yeah.
How magical. My aunt lived on a farm, probably 15 minutes drive from where we were. And every Sunday dinner was at her house at the farm. And she had apple trees, and it was just so cool. So yeah, I love that. It's bringing back all the memories. I love autumn. This is just so great. So autumn apple picking, plus you can wear a really cute outfit and carry the basket around.
And cider and caramel apples and
Yes.
candied apples and yes.
Yes, yes, and yes. I love me some caramel apples. Disney caramel
Oh.
apples are amazing, but wow, when you can get them fresh, like at the orchard or somewhere, it's just nothing says like Halloween to me like caramel apples. So
Yes.
love it. Anybody have a favorite? Like I do not. I want to like candy apples so much. They're so pretty. They're red. They're ew. I do not like them.
Why not?
I don't know. They're like ew. I guess because there's no chocolate involved.
Well, okay. I guess I can sort of see that. But see, I love cinnamon too.
Hi,
So
Dean. Oh, cinnamon. Yes. Is that what the red is?
The candy is like a red, has cinnamon, so
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
Oh, I may have to try it again. I think the last time I tried it, I was like a child, and I was just like, ew. But cinnamon, I love cinnamon, so I'm gonna give it another shot.
Yeah.
Have you seen that meme where they show the two ladies and one lady sniffing the candle and she goes, "Oh, it's a fireball candle," and the other friend goes, "That's cinnamon, you dope."
That's
Well, yeah,
funny.
well, yeah. I mean, I did say I love cinnamon, so you know.
I love
is
you know
Fireball.
those are they called fire? What are those little? I know Fireball's like an alcohol, right? But those little
yeah.
balls that are like hot cinnamon.
Yes.
Oh,
My
I
husband
love
used
those
to-
things.
When my husband first quit smoking cigarettes, he would eat those instead. The red balls, they're about this big around, and Heineck, and he would break them and he would eat them until our dentist told him he's got to stop that because they were literally eating a hole on the inside of his
Oh,
mouth.
my.
Yeah.
Oh
It
my
was
goodness.
It was really doing
they're
a number
addictive.
on his mouth. So, but yeah, he that's how he quit smoking.
Wow. Okay.
Well, he still smokes cigars though. But
Yeah. Well, that's like a occasional indulgence, you know. Something about a man and a cigar.
Yeah.
It's very, very attractive. Let's talk about Movie Meeting. Nick is here. Welcome, the movie guru. We in 2 weeks are going to do a stream together where he is going to give us those top Halloween movies, both scary and not scary.
oh, that sounds like fun.
So it's going to be super fun. If you'd like to join the fun, let me know. We'll definitely give you the link. So I'm super excited for that. And, you know, he just knows it all about all those kind of awesome things. And our favorite leg man is here, Dean the Turkey Legster. Welcome, Dean.
Hi,
We
Dean.
appreciate you. Okay, so let's see. Where are we going next? We have eaten some apples. We've had apple picking. We have to talk about pumpkin. We have.
Pumpkins.
Okay, don't make me take you out. Don't make me do it. Okay, now I will say everybody's crazy about pumpkin spice latte. For me, that's my least favorite pumpkin thing. I mean, I like it. I'll drink it. It's kind of a rite of passage for autumn. But pumpkin pie, pumpkin pancakes, pumpkin muffins, pumpkin cheesecake. Yes, 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 yes.
Pumpkin fudge, Kimberly says.
Pumpkin fudge.
Pumpkin fudge. I have a fantastic recipe for pumpkin fudge that I
send it
got
to me.
from Southern Living. It is
Love that.
It is so good. I would never have dreamed of doing pumpkin fudge. It's fantastic. I've got the recipe if y'all want it.
My
Oh,
mother-in-law
please.
does an awesome pumpkin bread. She used to do it in the old coffee cans.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
yeah.
My
Yeah.
mom used to do that too. I love pumpkin bread. I do kind of put this brown sugar pecan topping on it. So it kind of
Mhm.
I love everything pumpkin. I love the smell of it. I love the taste of it. It's so good. I can't get enough of it.
The strange thing is I know don't beat me up for this, but I don't like pumpkin coffee.
You know, like
No,
I
have
agree.
flavored coffees, but pumpkin coffee is just I don't know what it is.
It's
but
my least favorite, but I still drink it just because I'm basic.
I had an iced one. I had an iced pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks a couple weeks ago, and then I had the audacity to check my blood sugar after. It's a no.
Don't do that.
No, I just can't have it anymore. I didn't like the number it said, so
Yeah,
I have to figure out how to make my
ignore
own
those
sugar
things.
free.
yeah.
I am going to show this later, but I am obsessed with this pumpkin pecan waffle. You add it to your coffee. It's skinny, so it's sugar free.
Oh,
TJ Maxx and Marshalls are killing it this autumn. I'm just
Okay.
telling
cool.
you.
I'm gonna have to
And
go
this
check it out.
huge bottle is like $3.99. So,
Oh, nice.
yeah, and it's super good, and it doesn't taste saccharine. So,
Awesome.
give that a try. Kennedy has been a barista at Starbucks for almost a year, and she's now a manager. They call it a shift. But I'm telling you, she spoiled me. I can't go to another Starbucks because whatever she makes me is just so delicious. Off menu, secret menu kind of thing that, but no, I don't check my sugar. I like to be delusional, Melissa. I don't want to know my weight, my age, or my blood sugar.
It's not like you're going to be drinking that all year or anything else like that. So if you are, it wouldn't hurt you. Everything in moderation.
Right.
Their pumpkin muffin at Starbucks, very good. Try that.
I'll have to try that one. I actually made the pumpkin muffin from Jolly Holiday in Disneyland on
You
a
have
live
a
stream.
video, don't you, about it?
We did it on Hitchhiker Chat last year. Yep. And it was tons of fun. Actually, Katie Mack, who's in the chat right now, made the recipe that I had made and sent me pictures of it. And so it was very good. Now, that recipe called for like a crumble on top, like a brown sugar crumble. I made cream cheese frosting and put a big fat dollop of cream cheese frosting on top of that, and it was really good. So.
I think a pumpkin muffin or cupcake or whatever, it needs that cream cheese frosting, don't you? It's just
a good combination.
I made your recipe that you did from Jolly Holiday as well. So good, super easy. Just all the pumpkin.
Oh yes, very easy.
So good. And Tweet, Rockin' Robin is here. Welcome, Robin. Tweet.
Thanks, Katie.
I want to go like this. Oh, can't me.
Yeah.
That's the chicken, not the Rockin' Robin. So I'm not sure. No. Why does that dance always come out at wedding receptions? Is that the only place? Has anyone else ever done?
No, only crazy wedding receptions.
And the skating rink.
The skating rink too. Yeah.
Good. Cheesecake Factory, Jonathan does have a great pumpkin cheesecake.
Yes.
So good. Okay.
It's about the only kind of cheesecake I like is pumpkin cheesecake. Other than that, I'm not a big cheesecake. Which I know is strange because it's a sweet.
Oh yes, peanut butter cheesecake is good too. This was on my list. I want to I have like a little coffee bar, but I want to autumn it up. You know what I mean? Like make it look cute. So anybody else do that? Do you kind of have some autumn stuff? Like not necessarily Halloween, but I just want to autumn it up. And since I got the pumpkin pecan waffle, I bought 2 of these just because.
I love pumpkins. I love decorating with pumpkins. I like the multicolored pumpkins. And the only kind of jack-o'-lanterns we have are these.
Well, that's a good one.
I like decorate. Melissa, we have an apple kitchen also.
Oh.
When we moved into this house, it had apples, and we've got an apple light fixture and stuff like that.
Oh, cute!
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
And this was a surprise from my husband.
I love those.
What?
Yay! Oh my goodness.
That's
How
amazing.
Fun.
That was my birthday / we miss you surprise when I went to Louisiana.
That is so great.
Oh my goodness.
The lady it's on Etsy, the wreath I think he ordered from Amazon, but the pumpkin was done by Amateur Imagineer on Etsy,
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
and it lights up.
I'll try and find
Just-
that and
just
add
like
it to the link
just
down
like
below.
the ones at Walt Disney World.
Right. Which I
Oh my
hope I get
God.
to see this week if Hurricane Ian doesn't shut it down.
Cross my
Even
fingers.
if it does, it'll only shut it down for a day, and not for nothing, but you're safest anywhere if you're in Disney World. So
It's
you might as well
absolutely
go.
true.
Well, we're flying in on Wednesday, and that's when it's supposed to make landfall in Florida. You
Oh.
don't want to land in a hurricane. You don't want to fly in a hurricane.
Okay, you do have a point. I'll accept that.
Agree, Katie. Agree. And you know what? I love that you said that, because really what I love to decorate is more autumn than like scary. I don't
Yes.
like
Right.
scary. I like
Yeah, I
happy Halloween, but not scary.
We have a leaf, literally, it's like a fall leaf carpet out in our living room, and I've got like an orangey red oval dish and bowl on the coffee table, and those stay out all year long. I don't decorate for fall. I decorate the house. I'm lucky if I, but I love fall. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to have it year round. So
I love that. My daughter Kennedy, her favorite colors have always been like that mustard yellow, pumpkin orange, kind of just all those fall feels. And she is loving it now that all this like retro clothes are out everywhere. She's grabbing everything because it's just her vibe. So I love that. I love that. There's just something so homey, Tina, about those colors. So it's
yes,
warm and
they
welcoming.
make you feel warm. Yes, exactly. That's what I think.
Absolutely. Well, this is always on my fall must-do list, but Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's does pumpkin everything like nobody's business. I think they have 200 pumpkin flavored things that they bring out just for the fall season.
Oh, wow.
So it is so fun to just walk through there and like, oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one. A couple must-dos is the pumpkin ice cream. I love pumpkin ice cream. And theirs is so good. Definitely try that. And then I got these for the first time. I don't know if they've always had them, but they are pumpkin spice batons. You know those things that like, I don't know, you have them like at a hot cocoa bar or whatever, or next to your coffee. They come in, what are they normally called? I don't know. But these things taste like pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie. They're amazing. And 2 of them are only 100 calories. So,
Oh, wow.
Is it biscotti?
no, you know those,
Are they biscotti?
those, oh gosh. I don't know what they're normally called. They're not normally called batons. But you always see them like they look like that.
Oh, yeah.
You know do you know what they're normally called? Something
Gotcha.
French, I think. But
I think so. It's kind of similar. It's a different iteration of biscotti, but yeah, those are. I don't know
it's
what those
so
are called.
good.
Yeah.
Good
So
question.
Are they like twisted or
yeah, they're kind of twisty, and
are they
normally there's chocolate in them. Like when
Okay.
you normally
All
get
right.
them,
Yeah, I
sometimes they have
have
strawberry in them.
although I've never seen pumpkin before. That sounds
I
amazing.
think they're new, but I got them. I thought, ooh, this will be cute. My little pumpkin
There's
bar.
a hazelnut brand flavor that my husband likes when I see it in
Hazelnut.
TJ Maxx.
Mhm. Yes.
He'll know
Yes.
what it is if I went to ask him.
So, but these so good. And
What I'm loving on your picture is the pumpkin butter.
oh, yes,
Ooh,
pumpkin butter.
pumpkin
Kennedy and I
butter.
got that, and we actually made. They have pumpkin brioche. This bread is amazing. So we made pumpkin French toast and put the pumpkin butter on top of it.
Oh, wow. Oh
So
my
good.
goodness.
Yeah, can't go wrong. We have what's called pasties. Okay, now I know that doesn't sound very appetizing, but what they are is they're like a pastry, and it's like kind of heavy dough. It's an Italian thing. But anyway, but the thing is this time of year they come out with pumpkin pasties, and oh, they are so good. It's like they have like the pumpkin pie filling in the middle, and like I said,
Yum.
the dough around it, it's not really like a pie. It's more like almost like a sweet biscuit or a shortbread kind of thing.
Oh,
Oh,
my
like a
goodness.
scone.
That
Yeah,
sounds,
almost like a scone, only sweeter.
Oh, wow.
sounds so good. Oh my
Can't
goodness.
go wrong. Yeah, there
we
goes
have
your
a-
blood sugar again.
I ignore those things.
Yep.
Anthony the Molar Man is here, who can do
Hi,
amazing
Anthony.
things with his mouth. So definitely check out his channel. He always has a fantastic Monday show. We love him. Any mods in chat, feel free to post his link. And we have Joy's brother, Team Snag and Whiskers, who is tearing it up on TikTok. Like, I am dying with his fishing humor on TikTok. So definitely check him out. He also has a YouTube channel. He's like so fishy. Not fishy like that.
So
but
fishy.
I don't know
He
if I
likes
just want to be
fishing.
called fishy if I were.
He doesn't smell fishy, I'm assuming, but he likes fishing. So it's super. So okay, so Trader Joe's. I know Pepper Tree Villa. They always are trying new things from Trader Joe's. So definitely check out their channel.
Okay.
So I know last year they did a big fall thing.
I'm still
I
trying.
know. Okay.
I'm looking forward to their trees for Christmas.
Oh, no.
And there's going to
Can't
be
wait.
over 30.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't like candy corn, you're wrong. I'm just saying.
Well, then
I
I'm wrong.
Me too. I don't like
If
it.
candy corn is wrong, I don't want to be right.
I have
I-
never liked candy corn.
What can be wrong with that? It's pure sugar and a little bit of butter.
You know, you have to get Brock's though. You have to get Brock's.
Yes.
And because theirs tastes like other brands, it just tastes like sugar.
Wax.
Like
Well,
like
it
waxy
tastes
sugar.
Like waxy sugar. Yes. Brock's.
I agree. Has to be Brock's.
Yeah,
Has to be
Brock's
Brock's.
has like a honey flavor. Like it
Yes,
tastes
it
like
does.
honey, and
That's
it's,
what
it's
it is.
softer. It's
It
softer.
does. Yeah.
But
They
ooh,
have
and-
a fresher taste generally too. I totally
Yes.
agree. Always go for the Brock's, and not
No,
just in candy
I
corn, but
honestly
in other.
believe it's because they get bought
Understand.
out every year, so they
Yes,
have to make
Kim.
fresh every year.
Mhm.
Because
yes.
Mhm.
the
you
other
remember-
brands, you're probably buying candy corn from 4
Yes,
years
Sandy.
ago because nobody bought it.
Oh my gosh, it's so true. And then wasn't it last year they had like a shortage of candy corn and like Peeps. So I don't know.
I
But
don't know about candy corn.
maybe it
I
was.
know
just
we
me.
couldn't find Peeps.
I always
Mhm.
My
buy
husband
it
likes
after
them.
Halloween, like go crazy because it's actually really cute too. Still at Thanksgiving, you know what I mean? To put out like with Thanksgiving and
I would
it
probably
goes
decorate with
all the way
candy
through.
corn before I would eat candy corn.
Yeah.
Now,
I
and I would have to decorate it before Kevin got a hold to it because I was in Cracker Barrel last week and I saw the pumpkin spice moon pies. I said, "Oh!" So I took a picture, said, "You want me to get some?" And I get a check mark back, and he goes, "And candy corn."
Oh, wait. Step back. Pumpkin pie moon pies?
Yes.
Pumpkin moon pies?
Yeah,
Pumpkin
I've never
spice
seen.
moon
Pumpkin
pies.
moon
Wow.
pies?
Yes. Pretty good too. I got the mini ones. I can only have one a day. So
Okay, I have a tip for moon pies. Any kind of moon pies. Stick it in the microwave for like 5 seconds, and
Yeah,
it kind of
just a blip.
just
Yeah.
enough to kind of to see the marshmallow kind of puff up a little. Oh my gosh, it's
Ooh, that's a
very
game
good.
changer.
I'm gonna have to remember that.
It's very
I
good. Not very
never
long
thought of
though.
that.
Just a couple. Just a few
Yeah,
seconds.
you can't do it very long because then they get hard.
Mm,
well,
yeah, just
all
enough
right.
to
I'm gonna leave
heat
that
it
right
and
there.
fluff that marshmallow up. It's good.
You don't want hard pastry, Kelly. Just
Okay. So, but I saw somebody, Kim, I think, said mix it with peanuts. Candy corn, peanuts,
Mhm.
great combination. I was watching somebody on YouTube and they filled like a glass pumpkin jar with candy corn, peanuts, pretzels, and that just seems like a great combination. I'm telling you, this ought to mix. When you're a little kid and you score the pumpkin ones, you're like, it's like game
Yeah.
on.
It's
But
gold.
the ones with the little chocolate ends are my favorite. I think they're called Indian corn, but I'm big fan. Rocks. If you want to hire us, we're happy to represent. I'm starting with a lot of food here, but
Oh,
chili.
No, food is good.
Oh, yeah.
We like food.
And this kind of looks like a good chili to me. Like I like a
Yep.
meaty, chunky
Yeah.
chili.
Mhm.
We talked about how my mom and dad would put us in the car with apple cider and donuts while we were out trick or treating. When we would go home to examine our candy haul, there was chili waiting,
Mhm.
simmering in the crock pot
Yeah,
with
because
cornbread.
you don't want to have chili until it's cold. I mean, until it's chili,
It's
So you're coming in
yes.
from outdoors, and you grew up in Indiana. I grew up in Central New York. It's nippy. You said something about sometimes there was snow. I remember many a year we had to make sure that our costumes would fit over our coats and
Yes.
Gosh.
heavy clothes and socks and boots and everything else like that. So I
Yes.
mean, hi VP.
Oh my goodness, VP, Sean, I miss you. Welcome,
So
welcome.
so
Come
anyway,
on
so
over.
so anyway, so you come home, and of course you can't eat that candy till you've had supper, So
Yeah,
okay, fine, but if it's going to be chili, I'm okay with that. I made beef
I
stew
love
for
it, Chris.
supper today, so it's the same kind of thing.
Well, it
You
is
don't
now
want to have
down
beef
to the
stew in the middle of
90s.
summer.
In the
Yeah.
90s here in Phoenix. So,
It was in the 50s today. I don't think it got out of
oh
the
my
50s.
goodness.
It was chilly today. Chilly and rainy and dark and gloomy, and it was a typical fall day.
I love that you said that though. There is nothing like chili to warm you up on a cold day. It's kind of hearty and just delicious. And we always had it with cornbread. But so good.
Now you see, Southeast Louisiana, it's gumbo season.
Oh,
Yes.
yum. I love me some gumbo.
Absolutely. Yeah.
As soon as it gets like below 80 degrees, everybody's gumbo pots come out.
Oh my goodness. And I love that. There's nothing like being little and that candy haul. You know what I mean? That just, I hope I have Reese's. I hope I have Reese's.
Yeah,
And
Reese's
then,
and Hershey's. I want the little Hershey's glass.
Yes.
oh my gosh. And then some, like, I would get so sad, like when somebody would give you that coffee flavored candy. I was like, do they just hate children? What is happening?
Oh, I love coffee candy.
I love it
coffee
now.
We used to have
But
one
when I was
lady.
little, thumbs down.
Yeah, well, we used to have one lady. They always used to give out apples. Now I love apples, and I love this old lady, but those apples were all bruised up, and it was
No.
awful. I was like,
Well, and we want, for
Mom,
Halloween,
look.
trick or treating, we want chocolate,
Yes,
Yeah,
give us
yeah.
some chocolate. And I remember there was a lady in our neighborhood here in Arizona that would make those popcorn balls. Do you guys remember those? They were like,
Yes.
Oh yes,
like,
my aunt used to make those with peanuts
Yes.
yes, and they
Yes.
were
And
so
or
good.
M&Ms.
But then they told on the news and everything, they said don't eat the popcorn balls because they might have like pins or razor blades or something in them.
LSD or something.
Yeah, so they stopped. They were
Yeah.
telling.
It just takes a
people
few
not to
bad
take them.
eggs to ruin everything for everybody else.
It does. This is why we can't have nice things.
I know,
It
people
is.
just try not to cut children, please. No,
Yeah.
the popcorn balls are really fun. When my parents, once we moved to Arizona, because the weather's so good, they started hosting the like neighborhood potluck, and my mom would make just pots and pots and cauldrons really of chili, and my dad would be grilling
Ooh.
hot dogs, and we'd have all kinds of desserts and coolers of water and sodas and adult beverages and a fire pit. And I continued that tradition through all my kids growing up, and so they would
Aw.
I still have people from the neighborhood say, "Oh, are you making chili?" You know, is it good? But you know, it's just so fun. But it was also cool because when I was little and when my kids were little, our house was the Wall Street of Halloween candy. So everybody would gather up in the living room, dump out their bags, and it would be like, "I'll give you 2 Reese's for a, you know, payday." And and there would, my mom and we would give out a prize for whoever got the most pieces of candy, and good times, good times.
That's cute.
Did you see what Crazy Mike wrote?
Oh, let me get.
Don't forget to check the candy from the kids so the mom and dad can get the good stuff.
You know, I will say my daddy, he loved Reese's peanut butter cups. And so there was a toll. There was a toll to be paid. Welcome, Disney Nerd Herders. Charlie.
Hi,
and
Charlie and
Stacy.
Stacy.
They're in Florida. I miss you guys. I can't wait to see you
Stay
again.
safe.
Definitely check them out for fun vlogs, fun live streams. And yes, stay safe. I think having lived in Florida, and VP will probably attest to this, you sort of like become a little bit like, let's wait and see.
Right.
I don't know if
How
it's
bad
a good
it's
thing or
going to
bad,
be.
but you know, every time there was a threat of a tropical storm or a hurricane, I ran to Disney. Nobody knows how to handle a hurricane better than Disney. They've been there 50 years.
Yep.
I think the most they've been closed is like a day and a half. So
Exactly. That's the thing. They might close the parks, but they send the characters out to all the resorts.
They
So-
do.
And they're
They
not
make
going to
it
run
fun.
out of power, and they're not going to run out of food, and they're so yeah.
And they
thought.
actually make it great. I was probably 2019 there was a hurricane, I forget the name, but everything was
That
shut
Irma?
down. The airport, I'm sorry.
Was that Irma?
No, it was a man's name. That
Okay.
one. I forget, but
Probably.
so Dylan and I went and we stayed at Pop Century and the parks were open. Nobody was there. It was like the best
Oh,
time
wow.
ever. I mean, there was a little bit of rain, but hey, put on a poncho, some Crocs, and we are riding like crazy. It was
There you
so much
go.
fun. So much fun. And the room, I mean, I don't know if we'll ever see this again, but the room was like $79.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
You know,
Can't
it was
beat it.
crazy. Yeah, and they were coming around giving you like water and ponchos and making it fun. And welcome, Jonathan. If I didn't say hi before, I'm so sorry. Welcome,
Hey,
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Fantastic
Jonathan's been
moderator.
posting
Thank you for posting links.
The links like crazy.
He's the link master. I
Yep.
love it.
Yep.
And we're here to help each other. So thank you. Thank you. Okay. And I told you we're probably gonna have to do a part 2 on this because this is just too fun. Okay, pumpkin patch. Like a real
Mhm.
pumpkin patch. Talk to me about it, ladies.
When Emma was little, we would go to the pumpkin patches when it was, so cute seeing this little blonde-haired, curly-haired girl with the glasses with all the pumpkins and her little Oshkosh bagosh. God, I miss those days.
Now, did she try to pick up one that was bigger than she was?
Yeah, she puts her little hands around,
Oh.
Sweet.
And I go, no, baby, carry one like this.
It's so cute. The best
I miss those
photo
days, the pumpkin patch
opportunity.
days.
I do too. I think I'm going to make all my kids go. I used to dress them up again. Oshkosh bagosh, man. How cute. Little kids are just so cute.
Especially the
in
pink
Oshkosh
ones for the girls.
Oh my gosh. And Matthew, it was actually a necessity because Matthew was, my dad used to say he was like a fart in a tornado. The kid did not stop. He just ran and ran. So I put this is, okay. It's too late to call child services. But I put him in overalls because I could grab the back of it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
'Cause
I
he
used to
just
work for child
run.
services. Don't worry, they would never bother about that. That's what those handles are for.
I'm like, oh my god, man, it looks so cute with a little pair of like hiking boots, this little, Oshkosh, and the girls have the little skirt ones, and oh, so cute. And Dylan would not wear them, but so cute. I love that you mentioned that.
Yeah.
But yes, the
My
pumpkin
son's pretty
patch.
much grew up in little Oshkosh bagosh coveralls.
So
I mean, there's
cute.
just nothing cuter than a little boy in little coveralls.
cover all
So
seasons.
true. So true. And welcome, John. Surf's up, dude. Welcome, Surf Mom. Member of the channel. So happy to have you here. Yo ho, my friend. Um, okay. Yes, I love it. So we used to have an actual pumpkin like farm upstate, like
Oh, okay.
near
Yeah, we have 3 or 4
Sedona,
around here.
Flagstaff, that area. I believe they sold it, so they don't. So to go to a pumpkin patch here, you usually go to like a church that will have like a fundraiser kind of pumpkin
Now,
patch.
do they truck them in then?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh.
And here you cannot get your pumpkin too early because it'll get over 100 degrees again
Right.
before Halloween, and it will die. So
Yeah.
um,
Yeah,
Um,
and there is nothing more gross than a pumpkin that is.
ew, they're so ew. Yeah,
They are.
They're truly scary.
Yeah.
Truly scary.
But you know, when your pumpkin, just quickly, I saw this on Facebook. My sister suggested it. When you're done with your pumpkin for Halloween, don't just toss it in the trash. Take it out to the woods somewhere and leave it for the animals to eat.
Yeah.
Because
Deer-
they will,
yes.
you know, animals will.
I don't think there's any animals, raccoons, which I don't even talk about it.
They love it. They'll eat that up.
Deer love
and
them. Yeah, deer love them, and yeah, they all
Yep.
love those
Squirrels.
Yep.
Squirrels. So,
Yeah, well, we feed the squirrels here.
Exactly, Mike.
They don't need to go chasing anything out in the woods.
Thank you so much, Kim. Have a good night. Thank you for being
Bye,
Team
Kim.
Replay. Love you.
Bye, Kim.
Pumpkin patch is just so fun, but carving pumpkins, I mean, it's a lot of work. It is. But you know, I tend to do the triangle eyes, the triangle nose, and the goofy mouth, but they have some cool patterns out there. You can do
Yes,
really
my
amazing.
sister used to have a kit, and
Yes.
you would draw the pattern on, and then she'd cut it. She had these special knives and everything. She'd do it every year.
Low key, this is just a side note that no one really is asking for. You know the little scoops that you buy to scoop out the pumpkin? They're usually orange and they kind of have a serrated. I am telling you, those things are miraculous. Like if you need to shred chicken. Yes. Or like,
That's
let's
a
say
good
you have
tip.
like a beef in a crock pot all day, cooking. You want to shred it up, make some tacos or something. Telling you, I keep
Wow.
those in the like utensil drawer.
Because I just use a couple of forks.
I'm telling you, it
Multi-purpose,
cuts your time in
yeah.
half. Just
Wow.
the
Okay,
kids
we're
look
gonna
at me
have
like
to
I'm
buy some of
crazy.
those because you this is the only time of year you can get them.
Good tip.
It's so true, and they're Anyway, Joy is not team carving, so talk to me about this, Joy. You like to paint yours.
Yeah,
I mean, you're quite the artist, so that makes sense.
I am terrible at carving pumpkins, so I like painting them better. And I wanted to note that Team Snagging Whiskers lives across the street from an actual pumpkin farm.
Please do some TikToks about that.
Yes.
I would love to see that. That is crazy. Awesome.
Yeah.
No, and the painting actually makes a lot more sense here in the southern states because it's so warm. It's so warm. So if you carve, if you're going to put it out for pumpkin and Halloween and you've carved it, you've got to do it like the day before.
Right. Yeah.
But if you paint it, they'll last longer.
It'll last a lot longer,
Yeah.
and you can end up using it for your pumpkin pies or whatever. Yep.
That's true.
Very nice. Very nice. Does anybody paint their pumpkins? I know we've done that. Jalen was team carve them last year, and it's so messy. It's so messy.
Yeah.
That's
But
probably why he was team carve them.
He wasn't team clean up.
Because my husband likes to carve them too, but I swear it's because of the mess.
Cleaning out all the guts and everything.
See, my husband never grew up.
I love that though. I'm team never grow up. Team
Yeah.
never grow up.
He's a
This
fan.
my parents used to do as well. As you clean out all those pumpkins and you have all these seeds. Clean those and kind of season them and roast them, and they're so good. So it's kind of a bonus there. So Does anybody else do that?
I tried it
My
once
mom-
and
my mom
failed,
did that
so I
too,
just
yeah.
buy them like that
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, we roast the pumpkin seeds. They're good. They taste good.
Katie
Pumpkin
likes the
seeds are very nutritious as well.
Yeah.
They're nutritious, like a nut, like nuts are.
And they're just fun. You're like, okay, this is the pumpkin seeds from the pumpkin I carved. This is just
Yes,
fun.
that's also kind of true.
Katie, let me know how you paint yours. I've seen a lot of people do Mike Wazowski with the painted.
Mhm.
Pretty easy one to do. Hay rides. Talk to me about hay rides. I mean, so
I
fun.
love hay rides.
If I can
We have
get
a
in
couple
the
of places
trailer,
to
I
go.
love hay rides.
That's true. As we
Well,
get
I
older,
like-
those knees just don't want to climb those little stairs no more.
No,
Well, I like it when they have the little stairs. When they don't, it's like, okay, which
No, I need the
large
stairs.
man is going to come
You
let
get a
me
little
in
older,
here?
and you're not going to like the stairs anymore because you can't climb the stairs either.
I need stairs and 2 strong men on each side so I can
Well,
get
who
up.
doesn't? What occasion is that not?
Right?
And I know I would get a lot of my daddy stories, but he had a John Deere tractor when we lived in Indiana, so he would hook it up with the hay and the trailer and
Mhm.
take kids all around. And my brother actually started that tradition as well at his house. They used to host Halloween for quite a few years, and but he used a quad, like a 4-wheel, quad. Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
4-wheeler.
And he would pull like a trailer and go all around the neighborhood.
4-wheeler or a utility vehicle? Utility.
Yeah, I don't know.
all
I
terrain.
don't know these
vehicle.
things. It was one of those. it was really fun. So it's always a
Four
good
wheels side by side, where you've got 2 seats in the front and 2 seats in the back.
No, it was smaller than that.
Oh, okay. Then that was probably just a 4-wheeler then.
Yeah. So he would do that, and then he hooked up. He's quite mechanical, so he would hook up like music to be playing, kind of scary music.
I was gonna say, was it scary music? Like,
Well, it was kind of like Monster Mash
Yeah,
and
okay, that's not
Thriller and the Addams Family and stuff like that.
We used to do
Ghostbusters.
a like a haunted spook trail. We used to do, and it would be, we would, the hayride would go down the trail, and we had a friend of ours was very talented with electronics, and so he would rig up like coffins with ghosts sitting up, and I mean it was real. It wasn't scary, but just it was a lot of fun. It was like a spook trail, and the hayride would go down. It was really out in the country, of course, but it was a lot of fun.
I'm sorry, Brian. We'll have to get you on another day. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Brian.
We love you.
Yes, we do.
I love that, Dawn. There's one here that Dylan's actually asked to go on, and it's kind of it's where Rawhide is, which is kind of like a western town, and like a kind of an amusement park. But they do one where you ride and there's zombies. So there's zombies that come at the hayride, and apparently you shoot them with like paintball. I don't want that job. Like, who is like, yes, I want to be a zombie and be shot at, several hours. But anyway, you shoot the zombies with paint. Anyway, he wants to do that, so I'll probably arrange for him and Matthew to do that because I get too scared. And
I don't like being scared. I don't
don't
like
either.
scary movies. I don't like horror stuff. I don't like any of that stuff.
don't either.
I have my own vivid imagination. I don't need somebody adding to it.
Girlfriend, I understand. I can work myself up into anxiety out of nowhere. So no, thank you.
Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is about as scary as I want to get.
Yes,
That's-
And
exactly.
I'm
That must
hoping I get
be.
to do that this Thursday.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for you.
Yay.
Well, next is a haunted house. Now, I don't like
No.
like that Halloween Horror Night. I love Universal, but I would literally end up in a padded cell. Like it is so scary. So I don't really like haunted houses, but let me know if you do. My friend Darlene, her video, I videoed it. I think I'm going to go live from her haunted. It's not a haunted house. It is a haunted extravaganza. It's got like
Wow.
18 rooms. I do have the video from last year. Watch it if you. It is scary. I go because I love her. I love her. We were mommies together. We're still very bestest friends. But oh my goodness, there's like Michael Myers and there's like
Oh.
creepy everything. It's so creepy. And Matthew won't go anymore because he literally cried. It is just so scary. But I would not go willingly to one because they're so scary. How about you guys?
Again,
you like being scared?
I'll stick with the haunted mansion.
Us too.
Well, I love the haunted
Stick with
mansion.
the haunted
It's my
mansion.
favorite ride, but I also like like haunted houses and things like that.
They're so scary.
I remember there was one we went to one time when we went to Florida around Halloween time. They had at Church Street Station. I don't think that's still around, but they
Thank
had.
you so much, Nick. Have a good night. Oh, go ahead. I'm so sorry.
We had a that they had like a haunted house or a haunted warehouse, I think it was, set up, and it was where it was really dark, and you put your hands on the person in front of you, and that was so fun. That was so fun. So
I
don't know. I guess we all
they can be fun if they're not too scary. I don't know. Like the first time I went to Darlene's, she's had it for like, I don't know, 30 years or something. But the first time I went, like 10 or 15 years ago, oh my gosh, there was this room that had like a woman sitting there, and there were all these like Victorian like dolls, and I was looking at the dolls, and like so many of her things, like you don't know if it's real. Like, is it gonna like, is it alive or is it just like a dummy or something? And so that it looked like a dummy to me in the rocking chair. And then the old lady stood up and started coming. And I turned around and grabbed who I thought was my husband and buried my face and was like, "Oh, it's so scary. Don't let her get me." And I feel this patting on my head and this patting on my back, and this voice starts saying, "It's going to be okay. You're okay. It's okay. I'll protect you." That was not my husband. I look up, and there was this woman glaring at me.
And you're like, "Who are you?"
Wrong husband.
But anyway, let's talk about those fall leaves. That is something I miss.
Yes.
So
yeah,
I mean,
we're starting to change up here. It's like it's amazing because it's overnight almost.
Oh, nice.
What like
Nice.
one day everything's green and everything, and then the next day everything's red and orange and yellow.
Wow.
That's what I love
right
about
at the foothills of
Tennessee.
the Adirondacks here. So I mean, it's big.
Yeah.
It's big here. It's gorgeous.
That's what I loved about Tennessee. There was several streets in Jackson where we used to live in West Tennessee. And every fall, it was just so pretty. And then my in-laws lived in the Smokies. Just driving the Cumberland Plateau after you get out of Nashville, going to Maryville and Gatlinburg. It's like, to me, that's the most beautiful place in America. It's fall.
Actually,
fall in
I have to agree. I was reared on the Cumberland Plateau and grew
I
up
love it.
on the Cumberland Plateau, and so I'm a hillbilly and a proud
Me
hillbilly.
too. Proud of it.
But yeah, this is the time of year when I get the most homesick. We live in Texas now, and this is by far the time of year when I get the most homesick because our mountain turns. It just looks like it's on fire, and everything is gorgeous. And, so I really do miss home this time of year, definitely.
What part of Texas?
Northeast Texas. We're in
South
Northeast
Central.
Texas. So, well, if we had to leave Tennessee, Texas was a good choice. Texas has been good to us, but
yes,
we
us
miss
too.
Jeff and I miss home. We really do, especially this time of year.
Oh my goodness. You'll have to do an autumn visit sometime. It's just
Mhm.
in Indiana they definitely had the four seasons, and I remember there was just something
Mhm.
so magic, and like you said, it would happen overnight, and the
Mhm.
crunch of those leaves under your feet, and
Mhm.
on the
And the
playground,
smell.
and
The
yes,
smell. Oh, I
Oh,
love
yes.
the smell
you
of
just
fall.
I
Oh,
love
it
that you
smells
say
so
that.
spicy. I mean,
Yes.
Mhm.
it's
Yeah.
spicy.
It gives us renewal. God
Yes.
created the seasons because he knew that we needed the change in
Right.
seasons to renew us and to, enjoy,
Mhm.
the flowers and, the plants die and, the leaves fall. And then in the spring they come again. So it's just this beautiful progression of seasons, and fall is just stunning. Again, the Smoky Mountains, our Cumberland Plateau just look like they're on fire,
Mhm.
when those leaves turn. It's really incredible.
Amazing. Amazing. I
Mhm.
remember when I was little, I would go and like collect the leaves that I thought were the prettiest and, put them in a little baggie, give them to my
Well,
mom when she
remember
was
all
really
the
doing
art
Mhm.
something.
projects we did in school, the pieces
Yes.
with the
Mhm.
leaves, you
Yes, and
know?
we used to get wax paper, and we used to get the iron and with a towel and iron them and everything else like this, and they stayed
Yes.
forever. Or my mother, we had a big dictionary. You know,
Mm-hmm.
does everybody remember what dictionaries are here?
Yes.
Yes.
I know they don't have
World
them
Book
anymore, but
Dictionary. Yeah.
we used to have a big dictionary, and we used to put the
Hey,
leaves in
Chris.
there, and they kept their
Mhm.
color. You know, you could open them up 3 months later, and they were just as flat as can
I
be,
love that.
but they were
Yeah.
Mhm.
still yellow, and they were still red, and they were still
Yeah.
bright,
Hi,
fire.
Melissa.
Neat.
I mean, like orange, and oh, it was wonderful.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Yes, yes, and yes. I love it. I actually found in some of my mom's books those leaves. I'm gonna cry again. Those
Yeah.
leaves that I had picked up and gave her, as I was like second grade, thinking I was really doing something, and she had saved them in,
Mm.
encyclopedias and Bibles and all kinds of things.
Yes. Yeah. Encyclopedias too.
Yeah. Uh, so I love it. I just those colors just make my heart just feel like so happy, so happy.
Mhm.
So it's like being in a mystical place. Um, Also here, especially in the southern states, fall brings out all those farmers markets,
Mhm.
all of the festivals, farmers markets, and there's
We
something
have
about
them here too. We have them in the
okay, good.
north too.
Well, all those crops coming in. There's just something awesome about walking around, trying new things, So, how do you guys feel about those festivals
I
and
haven't been to one since I
farmers
left.
market?
Well, I went to the big one in Sarasota when we lived in Florida, but that's the last time I've been to a farmer's market. That was like 7 years ago.
And
San
now,
Antonio's just so big. You don't know what section's going to have what.
Daytona Beach actually has I don't know if it's actually true, but the world's largest flea market, and a whole huge section is just farmers market. And now is about the time that starts up again because they kind of take the summer off. And it's just awesome going through and getting, fresh corn and,
Mhm.
they'd always have like citrus and things like that. And home baked
Kelly, I
goods.
just sent you a picture of one of the dogs sitting in the middle of the leaves on the back lawn. Um,
Was that on Instagram?
yeah,
Have fun.
it's just
These are just,
our yard was full of leaves, was full of all the the orange and red and yellow leaves, and she's just laying in the middle of it, just
Oh
looking
my
at it.
gosh,
ah.
it didn't
Do
come
I
through yet.
have to come in, Mom? It didn't come
Oh,
yet.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Neat.
Okay. Next, I kind of put this just because, but those Halloween events at different theme parks. It is my
Mhm.
dream to go to the Halloween event at what used to be Santa Claus Land, but is now Holiday World on weekends. It Everything is Halloween, and they have a huge corn maze.
Oh my
that you can
goodness,
go
look at
through,
that.
and
Wow.
it's decorated like that's a sky view. But
My goodness.
how crazy! But
Wow.
That's
I
incredible.
know. I promise next year I think we're gonna like plan a meetup at Holiday World for this time of year because it's just
That
so
would be
fun.
fantastic. That is amazing.
But do they do corn mazes where you are? Now I'm from corn
Yes.
country, southern
Yes.
Indiana, so
You
I mean there's
are.
cornfields everywhere. Those corn festivals in late summer, and but I just am dying to do this. But they do have like mazes here, but they're usually made with like hay bales,
No,
not corn.
we have corn that's like 8 feet tall, and they plow. Well, I don't know.
I love that, Katie.
I don't know how they get it that they cut the corn in a path so it's a maze, and there have been some around here that it took people hours to get out.
I feel
was
like that would be
bad.
me. Send in a rescue crew
Yeah.
because
Send
No.
me four handsome farmers to come get me
There you go.
more handsome farmers
Just-
and have them bring a snack.
I would have to like take a flare gun or something with me. I
Good
get
idea. That is a good idea.
just send up a flare. I'm done. Come get me.
Yep.
The pumpkin patch that's down the street from my brother's house, they have a maze. I don't know if it's a corn maze. I can't remember because we haven't been there in a couple of years, but I think we got lost last time we were in there trying to go through that maze. It's not as big as this one, but it was still pretty fun.
Yeah, so cool, right?
This would be
on my
really neat.
list.
And oh my goodness. I was going to say, Mickey's not
And it
so
goes
great
on. I
Halloween
only
party.
focused on that part, but the whole other part, like it has the logo of Holiday World and like a.
I was going to say
Wow.
you can see up in the corner. You can see that
Mhm.
it's a lot bigger.
Wow. Yeah.
And
Aw.
not just Holiday World, but other places. But
Mhm.
I know Melissa and family are going next week to Disney World for that. I think it's
This week.
this week. Well,
Yes,
This week.
this is Sunday, so
And
yeah.
we'll be there the following week. We're into
Oh,
single
my
digits on ours too.
goodness.
So,
I
so we're
I
gonna
won't be there
get to go to
until
booty.
mid-November. I'm gonna
Definitely
miss you guys.
check out both their channels because I know they're going to be vlogging and probably going live and all those wonderful things.
Yeah,
so you can
Kevin,
see
we plan to live stream part of the Halloween party and the 2 days at DizCon.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
If it's still on.
Now, I think for the Halloween parties,
Right.
would you not agree, Dawn? I know you've been before, and anybody else, please pitch in. You kind of have to have a strategy. Like,
Yes.
Yes,
what
you
is
do.
what is important to you? It seems like a long time, like 5 or 6 hours or whatever.
Mhm.
But I found that I really needed to have a strategy, at both parks, Disneyland or Disney World. Dylan and I went before the closures of the parks and everything, and we were going to do as many rides. We were ride focused, and I'm telling you, it was awesome. We rode like everything we wanted to ride, we rode. But there's also trick or treating. There's
Mhm.
characters are so cool. So tell me about your guys' experiences. What is your strategy?
I haven't been in a while, but we happened to be watching YouTube and we saw that Touring Plans had a vlog about it. And
Mhm.
both Kevin and I took pictures of the plan that she had on her screen. So we have it saved to our phones. And that's the plan we're going to go with.
It's a good plan.
Definitely.
It is.
And
I
it's
see that
how you
video.
avoid the crowds and standing in long
Yeah.
queues.
Yeah. You need a strategy. I hope to get my hands on the schedule, the little schedule that they put out. I need to do that. And there are treats that are a party exclusive. You can only get them at the party. And then there are other treats that they have. And guys, they hit it out of the park this year with Halloween treats. It's just crazy. So I want to focus on the ones that I can only get at the party.
Right.
Party exclusive merchandise. We got to get in.
Yes.
We got to get in the Emporium. Make sure we get that. But really, it is good to have a strategy because you can
It can be overwhelming, and then
There are
you just
so
run
many
out of
things
time.
going on. The atmosphere is fantastic. My two favorite things about Mickey's Not So Scary are the Ride of the Headless Horseman
Yes.
and the and the Booty Parade, the Gravediggers and the
Yes.
Booty Parade.
Definitely,
Those are absolutely.
definitely.
But
You
the
remember
John,
when the
atmosphere.
headless
one
horseman would
pointer
gallop?
though, John, one pointer, both of you, Melissa. Don't. Well, yeah, go into the Emporium because I mean, of course you have to go to the Emporium, but back at the back, what is it? The Big Top, Dumbo's Big Top.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, yes.
Mhm.
Mhm.
That's actually better for the exclusives because
Yep.
nobody goes back there.
Mhm.
All
Yeah.
right.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
They don't
Excellent
go to
tip.
everybody goes to the Emporium and buys the stuff
Great
there. So
tip.
a lot of times it's sold
That's
out.
an awesome tip. Thank you.
It is.
No, Tina, thank you so much. That is a
I
great
have
tip.
the screen
I'm
up on
making a
my
note.
phone. You want me to show you what we took, what touring plan?
Yeah, let me
was?
make you big really quick.
Can you else read that?
No, so I want you to read it to us.
Okay. 4 to 8:30, do the rides.
Okay.
8:30 to 10:30, Booty You Parade and Not So Scary, Spooky, Spectacular.
Okay.
10:30 to midnight, Treats and Characters, Midnight Hocus Pocus, Villain Spectacular.
You know, that is a great plan because
It
by
works.
the time that you're going to get the treats, all the people with little kids have kind of
And they're toward the end of the party, the cast members are taking they're
Yes.
doing one of these.
Because they want to get rid of it.
Exactly.
Yes, that is true. You'll get more treats. I love that. So
Yeah, this is from Touring Plans.
touring
Okay.
plans.
So
I'm
check that
definitely
out.
that is awesome.
Yeah, you want to?
If you guys want to meet the really popular characters, I would suggest getting there early, like before the party starts, and go ahead and get in line
Yeah.
for
If
the
you're
characters.
set on characters, you want to get
Yeah.
in those lines, especially those special characters. Like Joy said, you want to get in those lines. You want to actually get in those lines before the party starts. You can get in at like 4:00, right, Joy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. And then we just went and
Yeah.
got in line.
Yeah.
You know,
Jack-
that is
Jack and
true.
Sally.
If you watch other people that have already gone and know where those characters are going to be because they're not out yet
Right.
until the party starts, go ahead and hang out in that area. And
Wow.
a lot of times there'll already be a line started.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
because the character lines get crazy long. So that Joy,
That's true.
great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and two
sometimes they
things
sometimes
we-
they start earlier than the party, so you can actually get your picture taken before the party starts
Mm-hmm.
and then go on to something else when the party actually starts.
That's
The
good.
party doesn't start officially until 7 p.m.
Right.
But a lot of times they'll let you in at 3:30, 4 o'clock, so
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
get that extra time. And the other thing that I was going to say is, and I forgot the other thing I was going to say, y'all.
I do that all the
definitely
time.
go in early.
It happens more as
because-
you get older.
Oh, I know what it was. If we're doing a party, I book parties on non-park days. And the reason is because I don't
He'll
want
be back, Mike.
I don't want that overlapping park time. Like if I go into Magic Kingdom that day and then I have the party, I've essentially paid for that time twice. So
Right.
I go in. I schedule our party on a non-park day. It's like a rest day.
Right.
We don't have any park reservations because we're doing Magic Kingdom for the party, and then we have discount the next 2 days. Then we come home, so we really haven't paid for any park days because we're going to the Halloween party at Magic Kingdom.
That's a good way to do it. That's a good
That
way
is
to do it.
the best way to
Yeah.
do it.
Good plan.
Dawn, I'm so glad
Yeah,
you
if
brought
you
that
don't
up.
have any annual passes, that's definitely you don't
Right.
want to be paying for a park day.
Because you will
when you've
pay
already-
a full price for the park day, even if that park is closing early.
Right.
So
Yes,
it's
you
still
will.
the same price.
Disney
So
doesn't give you a discount.
no, they do
Yes, you
not.
will.
So
Because
that
we
I'm
were even
so glad
thinking
you brought that
about
up.
maybe get into a park after it gets out, but that's at 6 o'clock, and you got to pay
Well,
a full day ticket for what 2-3 hours.
Right.
Right.
That's it.
Well,
So
and
we're
I
just
also-
going to
Epcot.
other stuff.
I scheduled our Magic Kingdom day on a non-party day,
Right.
so that we would get, so that we wouldn't get kicked
Right.
out at, at 7. I want the full time in the park.
Right.
So I picked a Magic Kingdom day that is not on they're not doing Mickey's Not So Scary.
Yep. That we did the same thing for November for the Christmas parties. We scheduled a Magic Kingdom day. So
Yeah, that's really important. I know Disabled Disventures, they just went to the Oogie Boogie Bash in Disneyland. Dylan just went, and his friend's mom was kind of handling the arrangements, and she booked them DCA days on party days. And so it kind of
Yes.
stunk because, they were getting kicked
Yeah,
out at like
they got-
5, 6 o'clock, but still paid for full price ticket. So be
Mhm.
mindful of that, just to make, you want to get all those hours for your ticket price. So I love that you said that.
Yeah, Addie. Yes, you could actually do that.
But
yes,
you're
that's a
paying-
good.
But you're paying for a park day, and if you that would be the day that you would go to Animal Kingdom.
Right.
You
Mhm.
wouldn't be going to
Okay.
Animal Kingdom. I mean, you'd be going to
But-
Animal Kingdom. I mean, my thought is you're going to go to Animal Kingdom because you want to go to Animal Kingdom. It's not going to be because you're going to go to Animal Kingdom on that day because it closes early.
I kind of feel like when I go to these parties and it's a paid ticket event, I want to have fresh legs. I want to have fresh legs. I
Mhm.
want to be hungry. I
Mhm.
want to.
I
I want to be
agree.
ready. I
Well,
want
I
to
don't know about the hungry
every
part, but
minute
we usually
of it.
scheduled
So
an
I
early
can
Yeah.
eat those
like Liberty Tree
treats.
Tavern
I
for
can,
that day.
yeah. So I can.
Well, and it gives you, like, we're gonna do Mickey's Not So Scary on the 10th, and so we'll probably take a rest day that day. Maybe grab some lunch somewhere. And it's like you said, when we hit the park, at 3:30, 4 p.m. we're ready to go. We've got a plan. We've got on fresh legs, and we're hungry, and so yeah, it's going to be a lot more enjoyable, I think, than if we had been in another park all day long.
I love that plan though. So please check out both
Yeah.
of them as they go live, the Hitchhiking Bones and Talking Mickey Project, to get ideas on how to make the most of the parties. Love it. Okay. And Chris brought this up a little bit ago, but that bonfire, make a fire. He's talking about drinking some beer. I think there's just something that fall and, make fire in your
Beer.
yard.
Cider,
Roast
And
marshmallows, make
old cider,
s'mores.
yep,
S'mores.
s'mores, yep.
sing songs and tell stories. And
Tell
I
ghost
actually,
stories,
we're
yes.
all on the same wavelength here. There is nothing like a roasted marshmallow over the fire.
Right.
How are you guys? How do you like it? I like mine burnt, like
With
burnt.
melted chocolate and graham crackers.
Yeah. But I want it so that it's kind of like blistered on the outside.
Yes.
So that it squishes really easy between that
Ugh.
chocolate and graham cracker.
I like mine
Yes.
burnt too.
I
burn
like
mine
that
as well.
Can you
blistery
tell why I look the way I look?
black. I love it. I love it. And then I don't know, those hot dogs over the fire.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
so fun. So
They're just
goodness.
flavors of the season. Definitely. Flavors of
I'm
the
so
season.
excited. Talk about flavors of the season. Tea Marie's here. And we won't be
Oh, hey,
roasting
Tina.
pickles, Tina. I'm so
Hi,
sorry.
neighbor.
That's okay.
Do you roast
Hey, guys.
pickles?
Welcome.
I've never.
I mean, I've seen deep fried pickles, but I haven't ever seen roast pickles.
There's a first.
But
one,
they'd probably be good.
They probably would
Probably.
be good, to be honest. I love deep fried pickles. Carnation Cafe has them at Disneyland. To die for.
Mhm.
The
Yep, a couple
Special
places around here have
awesome
them. I was
sauce
like,
comes
"Whoa,
with them.
these are
They're very good.
Welcome, Tina. I'm so glad you popped
Hi.
in to join us.
Thank you for
So
having me.
happy. Okay. And oh my gosh, the surprises. This is better than trick or treating right here. I'm going to cry. Debbie Bernfeld is here. Let me.
Hi, Debbie.
Debbie.
Hi.
The fall season Debbie is here. So
Hi.
I had to come in. You're speaking my language.
I think men love fall, but isn't it like a connectivity of women that we just love autumn? We
Yes.
love it. We love the
That's
flavors.
true. I think
Right?
so.
So
Smells.
yeah, everything about it.
It's
Yeah, I love
my favorite season of all time.
You walk in Hobby Lobby and you see all the
Yeah.
fall decorations. Or you walk in Bath and Body Works and you smell all the pumpkiny, cinnamony, nutmeggy, all those
Yep.
smells of fall.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Yes, 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 and yes, yes, yes. Love it, love it. Okay, so I know when we were little, my dad would take out like all men had like a pocket knife,
Yep.
and he would take out a pocket knife and kind of do a stick and stick our hot dogs on it and have us roast them. And my kids, I had these like special hot dog skewer thingies.
Did they have because we used to have them too, but they got hot in the fire.
They did. So, this is something now here in Arizona because it is
Carnivals.
blazing hot in the summer. Our state fair is going to start the end of September, so it starts this coming week, and then usually goes through the first week of November. But there's
Wow.
all kinds of
Wow, that's a
fairs
long state fair. Ours is
and
only like 10 days.
festivals.
Yeah.
And things like that. It just feels so flipping good to be outside and it not be 110 degrees.
Right.
I guess I can understand that.
Yeah.
State
Definitely.
fair is kind of like, but we kind of talked about festivals before, corn festivals and pumpkin festivals and fall festivals, and it's just so awesome.
Well,
So
in Louisiana, there's so many different foods. There's like 3 food festivals a month. Just depends. See, Louisiana seasons aren't fall, winter, spring, and summer. It's Mardi Gras, crawfish, gumbo, and football season. Those are the 4 seasons of
Pretty
Louisiana.
much.
I love it. I
oh
love
my,
it.
I love all of it except the crawdads. I cannot do crawdads. Matthew loves them, but no.
They're crawfish, honey. Crawfish. They ain't crawdad. They ain't no crawdads in Louisiana.
Crawfish, but they just look so creepy.
They're just
know?
baby lobsters.
They're just mini lobsters. You
That's
don't
it.
like lobsters?
I like
Boil
lobster
them,
if
crack 'em,
somebody's
and eat 'em.
already removed it from its
Oh.
carcass.
All right.
I don't want it looking
Yeah,
at
you're like
me.
me with crab legs.
I see people working on those crab legs. I'm like, I need something easier than that.
Too much work. Too much work.
I came to this restaurant not to work. So
You must never go to Melting Pot.
fun. Fondue. That is something we always do for New Year's. We fondue.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So love being outside. Okay, this is another one Joy brought up. I think
Oh,
this
that's cute.
a Halloween tree. A Halloween tree. Talk to me about it,
Cute.
Joy.
Well, I thought about it last year, but I wanted mine to be black, not like a regular Christmas tree like this one, but like a.
Yeah.
I know they sell black Christmas trees, so if I did one, it would be a black Christmas tree or black tree. I
I
don't know if you
think
call it a
they
Christmas
sell
tree.
those
You
like
can
at
probably-
Walmart.
But you
Yeah.
can
Yeah, they
probably
do.
get like spray paint. It's
Mhm.
like Rust-Oleum or something like that, and
Yeah.
spray paint it
Mhm.
black would work.
Yeah,
Well-
get like an old Christmas tree at Goodwill, spray paint it. There you go.
Yeah. I mean,
I-
you can get cheap ones on Amazon too. I've looked for them. I
Yeah.
looked for them last year.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah,
idea.
they're not that
Yeah.
expensive.
I know Dollar Tree actually sells like a tabletop, black, purple, orange little Halloween trees. And they actually
Yeah.
have some really cute little ornaments to put on them too. So if you're wanting to do it on the cheap, that's a good idea too. So I love
Yeah.
that though.
Hallmark
can't eat
Hallmark
cake. Hi,
actually
Rachel.
has some.
Hi, Molly.
If you wanted to do
We
like a
love
smaller
Molly.
one, they also have some miniature Halloween ornaments.
Okay.
Yes.
I
yes.
love that, Molly. Molly's actually going to be joining us next week for the 50 States of Disney, Ohio. I'm so excited. So definitely check that out next week. But I did not realize this until I started researching a little bit about Disneyland, because Disneyland has a Halloween tree.
Yes.
It's in front of the Golden Horseshoe,
That's-
and it has little pumpkins like that. And go ahead, Melissa, because I'm sure I'm going to go to the next slide. I kind of want to make a Halloween tree, but I want to go grab like a neighbor's, like out of their yard, a branch or something,
Oh, jeez.
and kind of make one in a pot. So if I get arrested anytime soon, it's probably for doing that. But you're probably going to talk about this. So tell me about this.
Who?
Oh, I thought you said you knew at Disneyland. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Ray,
no.
Ray Bradbury. I thought it was just a cool decoration. It looks really cool. It's in like Frontierland. I love to eat at the Mexican food restaurant there at Disneyland. And as you're eating there, you see this beautiful, I mean, it's so bright with these orange lights, all these cool little jack-o'-lanterns on it. There's actually a book, Ray Bradbury's book, The Halloween Tree, and he loved Disneyland so obsessively, loved it so much. And he actually had a wish that he have a presence in Disneyland. And they honored him, I believe it was in 2012, by having the Halloween tree, and it's up at Halloween season. There is a movie too. So there's a book and a movie. This is on my bucket list because I have not seen the movie and I have not read the book.
I will definitely have to do that as well, Kelly.
Yeah,
I haven't seen this
I own
either.
this movie. I've loved it since I was a kid.
Talk to me about it because I know absolutely nothing other
I've never
than
seen this.
Yeah, it's a story about a boy who gets sick and his friends have to go through all of these different things to try to save him, and it's quite historical. They learn all about the different cultures of how they celebrate Halloween. About mummies and witches and the whole skeleton thing, and I love it because it's packed in with so much good stuff. And it's really cool. And the voice of the guy flying in the sky, I forget his name in the movie, Leonard Nimoy voices him from Star Trek. Spock.
Nice.
So yeah, highly
that
recommend
is
it.
so cool. Oh, I love
That is
that,
neat.
Katie.
That would be
Yeah,
great.
so maybe everybody can add that to their list and we can talk about it because I am
Ray
so
Bradbury
excited.
actually, Ray Bradbury had a pivotal role in designing Spaceship Earth as well.
Yep.
That's right.
He
That's
was,
right.
he was in on that. A lot of people don't realize that. Check out Ray Bradbury and Epcot. You just Google Ray Bradbury and Epcot. He really did love Disney. So, yeah, cool.
Cool.
So cool, right? And I did see that was available on Amazon to rent or purchase
Nice.
the movie and the books. So I looked right
Nice.
before this. And this was just one of Joy's ideas, watching Halloween movies. I started with kids movies. 2 weeks from now, we're going to break down the best fall movies. So some are going to be Halloween, some are going to be just fall. But I like these kind of movies. The other movies are too scary. I don't even like Nightmare Before Christmas because I think it's so creepy and not
Yeah,
for children.
I'm not really a big fan of Nightmare Before Christmas.
We'll talk about it. I could do a whole
Tim Burton.
show
Tim
on
Burton's
why
a little
it's wrong.
strange.
It is not for children. Candy Tink, welcome. So happy to see you. Yes, I love Hocus Pocus. I really do. Matthew actually bought me one of the Cake Worthy, is that the name? Of Danny, the little girl. It's a plaid shirt. It has like a
Nice.
thing. So I'll probably wear that for the movie one. But actually the Disney one that I like better is Halloween Town with Debbie Allen. Debbie
Reynolds.
Debbie, I love Halloween Town. And the boy and the girl actually just got married in real life.
Oh my goodness!
Yes.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
So
My new favorite of the ones you're showing is Muppets Haunted Mansion.
Hey, Hotbox Ghost.
Yes, Muppets on it. I just watched that, I don't know, probably a month ago, I think.
It
That
was
is so
so funny.
Yeah.
hi,
We
Jerry.
loved it.
Welcome. It's
Speaking
so good.
of Kelly, Hocus Pocus 2, this is
Making her
D23 magazine
Yeah.
for this month.
Oh, so
and
cool.
Look
if
at
you're a
the
member
cover.
of D23, this is the cover. their magazines are just amazing. And
Oh, they
this
are.
one
They're like, yeah, we
is,
remember.
yeah, this is
Beautiful.
just
So
yeah,
cool.
isn't that neat? So yeah, these are it's just, and it has just, these are just very well made. They are the pictures, and it's
Oh,
very
wow.
collectible.
Wow.
Very,
Oh, that's
but
awesome.
yeah, so that's a really beautiful
It does look like it's
D23. Yeah,
It looks
this
like
year.
it could be art. Like you could frame it.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Those magazines
Well,
are
you
beautiful.
really could. Yeah. And they have featured, I mean, for different things, they have done poster inserts, but you could, yeah, this is absolutely frameable. These are
Those
highly
magazines are
collectible.
beautiful.
They're very heavy and high quality. Comes out quarterly if you're a D23 member.
And
So,
it comes
but
out
that's
in a
beautiful.
cardboard, like a
Oh, so
Yes.
it doesn't get all
A
smudged.
cardboard mailer so it doesn't get
It's
bent.
shipped very well.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's very
Shipped very well.
kept very pristine.
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
So nice, so nice. And I love that you mentioned the Muppets Haunted Mansion. I thought that was really, really good. It's fun. I love that it's Muppets are so great because there's always like this humor. They did so many nods to the ride.
Oh,
but
yes.
I
Yes,
know
they did.
I'm going to get hate mail for this, but me and my kids, we actually love the Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy. It's
Emma
funny.
does
It's-
too.
Yes.
I like it too.
We
I
like
like
it.
it.
We
wasn't
like
the
it.
greatest movie ever made, but it was
It's
fun.
It was
I
fun.
love it.
We liked it.
We enjoyed it.
And I felt like they did a lot of like nods to the
Yep.
ride as well.
Right.
And, you know, Eddie Murphy's just, it was just, I thought it was fun. I thought it was great. And, you know.
They have announced, Kelly, they have announced a new Haunted Mansion movie. It's going to be a live action, and Jamie Lee Curtis will be Madame Leota. So
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
really interested to see what they're going to do with that one.
Yeah, she's gonna be amazing in that.
She's going to be amazing. I love her. I just love her personally.
I
I
do too.
love, you know, her ideas on being a woman and aging, and I just love her. So she's fantastic, and she's in all those scare movies we're going to talk about here. And gosh, how old is Michael Myers? I mean, that man is still after her.
After
But
all these years, he is.
These are the movies I don't watch, but Nick will be talking about in 2 weeks. I just don't like scary.
I
Like-
have not seen any of these movies.
I have.
I wish I hadn't.
My husband likes these movies.
Um,
I'm not really fond of
Dylan
them.
a couple years ago asked if we could do like a marathon of like retro, like, you know, everybody, you know, talks about Halloween or about Friday the 13th, and he kind of wanted to watch them. So I watched them with him, but so scary. But I do like how like the first Halloween, it's sort of, it doesn't show any gore really. It just kind of gives, it just is suspenseful. Like I love Alfred Hitchcock movies.
Yes.
Like Rear Window, so good.
Yes.
You know, just all those, but it gives you suspense and it's
Vertigo.
scary.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yes,
all
but it
suspense.
doesn't like.
No gore. No gore.
Now
and
they're
blood
so
and
gory.
guts. Yeah.
I did,
Yeah.
as a teenager, love American Werewolf in London. Just
That that movie I enjoyed that. I thought that it had enough comedy in it to
yes.
you know. I mean, it was
Now,
was
one that
actually a very
I would
funny-
add to this list, guys, one that I would add to this list, and Kelly, especially if you like Alfred Hitchcock, which I do too, it's a fantastic movie starring Mel Gibson called Signs. Do y'all remember that one?
Yep.
Oh, I forgot about
Signs
that
is
one.
Did not like it.
fantastic.
I'm gonna
And
write
it's
that
not-
down.
Yeah, it's not blood and guts. It's very Alfred Hitchcock-esque. And
Oh,
Mel
that's
Gibson,
the one by M. Night
uh,
Shyamalan, right?
It is.
Yeah.
It
Yes.
is. And Joaquin Phoenix plays his brother in
Oh,
that. Yeah, guys, it's so
There's like
good. It's
aliens
good.
or something,
M.
right?
Night
It's
Shyamalan
great.
Is
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
is along
Yeah.
he's
So,
he's like the Alfred Hitchcock of our age. He's
highly recommend that.
yes. He's got some. It's mental. It's a
Mhm.
you know it's
You
mental.
create
terror.
the suspense in your own mind. You know,
Yes.
it's and Science is very much like that. I think you'll really enjoy it.
No, Chris. No, Chris. And I don't watch anything like with the devil. Like I will not
Oh
do it.
no.
I will
No.
not do it. I don't.
We
I
went-
don't
we- do
play
y'all
with
remember?
that.
Y'all remember The Devil's Advocate with Al Pacino and Keanu Reeves?
Uh-huh.
Oh yes.
No devil movies for me.
I won't do it. I hear my mother's voice saying, "Don't open that door. Don't open that door." So I just will not. I will not.
Me either, Kelly.
But
No,
me
no,
either.
no, thank you.
No need for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. I got enough issues.
Well, and I think those kinds of I don't do those kinds of movies very well because it's a mental thing. I don't think that those movies are necessarily good for my mental health. I know that
Yeah,
other people are
exactly. That's
able,
what I was saying. It's just
to
not,
watch them,
that.
without it but it bothers me too much. I internalize it and it's not good. So I just
I
stay away
love
from
that you
it.
said that. I used to actually, as a teenager, I liked Nightmare Before Elm Street, or Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, no.
And then I had Matthew. And then I remember I went to
Right.
go see a sequel and I had to walk out. I did
Wow.
not take Matthew. But
It's
I was
different.
I'm thinking, oh my gosh, who's gonna tell their parents?
Mm-hmm.
What's that? I'm going on all these other scenarios that I can't do it. I can't.
I actually, when I was in junior high school, I actually cut my teeth on Stephen King novels. I could not get enough of Stephen King novels.
Those
And I was
novels
kinda
brought me
like
to
that.
the Lord.
After I had my first son, it was like, okay, I can't do these anymore. I agree.
I never had any kids, but I'll tell you, I watched those when I was in high school and college too, and I read those, and I actually watched a couple of the movies too. But I mean, as I got older, I'm not interested in that. That doesn't impress me. I almost, it's almost like I want the ones that test your brain, test your thought.
Yeah, those suspenseful.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need blood and gore. I don't need, stuff that there's no way it's going to happen kind of thing. It's like, but I got to say, Stephen King could write it so that it seemed like it really could.
Yes, like
I
The
mean,
Shining.
that's one thing. Yes, that's kind of scary. It's like, wow, I know that would never happen, but wow, could that happen?
I used to read Stephen King a lot, and then I think I was about 14, and I read Salem's Lot,
Yeah.
and that's like vampires, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And oh my gosh, I remember crawling in bed with my parents. I was grab my grandmother's crucifix. I was like, I am never.
Yeah. Well,
Salem's Lot is still one of my favorite Stephen King
It is
novels.
so
Well, that's what I meant when I said that.
That one and The Stand.
wrote.
The Stand is also very
The Stand
good.
is also. It's one of those things where, like I said, the way he wrote them, you're just in your mind. It says there's no way that can happen, but your gut says,
Yes.
"Oh, well, it could," because he explains that and he shows you how that could happen, and he brings you to the point where you can think, "Oh my."
I never got
I
into
slept with my
Stephen
parents
King.
for like a month, honestly.
Yes.
My author of choice was Anne Rice.
Oh,
I never read
Another
any.
good-
The vampire series, the Witch series was a good series. The Witching Hour, that was a fantastic series. I actually have a few of her books
Who's unwrapping
autographed.
presents?
No, it's me knocking all my stuff over.
Very nice.
Oh my
Sorry.
goodness. Okay, so this is not so scary, but
This
But I
is
do
where
think-
I live.
yes.
Yeah.
So this speaks to me. So it's sort of a combo of I love the movie Coco. I just love
yes.
the movie Coco. I think Pixar just hit it out of the park with Coco. It is a really great representation of what Day of the Dead actually is.
My
It's
friend
Go ahead.
Alma, who was born in Laredo, I asked her about it, and she says yes. She says this is very much what we do in our Mexican culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's the perfect
They
blending
did their
of
research.
They did do their well.
Catholicism.
Disney, Pixar always does their Disney always does their research.
They do, and they did it beautifully because you know sometimes you see this Day of the Dead just in popular culture like it's super creepy. It's actually not.
It's not.
Um,
It's a celebration.
It's
I've
honoring your family.
accidentally or whatever. Well, not accidentally because it's actually on the same day as our liturgical calendar of All Souls Day.
Yes.
So you know you visit a cemetery, pray for your
Right.
people, and they ask them to pray for you. And I've been there, and they will come, and they are having a party. They're bringing food, they're bringing music, they're bringing flowers, you know, and it's just a wonderful celebration.
Mhm.
So it's on my list this year to actually go. There's a town very close to us that has like a traditional Mexican Catholic church, and they do a big parade and they do a big mass, and I really want to go this year. So I would like to
I
go
think
see
they do it at the cathedral down here.
Yeah, so I know even ours, like different parishes, you can bring pictures of your loved ones, and they have a big. I'm going to pronounce it incorrectly, but Enfreda, and you can put the pictures there, and it's usually up for about a month, and it's just really beautiful. And my dad always planted marigolds, not for this reason, but that scent always makes me think of my daddy, and so I just love it. I just love it. So. Encourage anyone else to do that. Now, this is something. What about a ghost hunt?
Nope.
Now, you're from New Orleans. Have you ever done one of those grave tours, Melissa, or
Nope.
ghost hunting?
Nope. We lived in South Carolina. We used to visit Charleston a lot. We didn't live in Charleston, but we used to go to Charleston a lot on the week, once a month or maybe so. And we were staying at one hotel, and we were doing a lot of walking, and we had to walk through a graveyard. And I did not I was clinging to Kevin the whole time. Emma's laughing her behind off. I'm clinging to Kevin. No.
See, I love that stuff. I would do it in a heartbeat. I love that stuff.
You know, I often talk about taking road trips across America, and whenever I stop in a city, I love to visit like the oldest Catholic church, and I love to visit cemeteries. Not for a creepy way, but just I love the beautiful
There's a lot of history
headstones
in
and
those
the
old
history.
cemeteries.
Yes, and it's just kind of to honor those people. So I see it as like because I'm not like I don't necessarily believe in ghosts, so it doesn't scare me.
Right.
New Orleans was amazing. The cemeteries there are so rich in history and are beautiful and amazing. However, I did have like a really creepy thing happen, so I don't think I'll be going on another one. They had but it was I do like to do that. It sounds macabre, but it's not. I like to like look at them and think who they were and what time they lived in.
Now I'll walk through one during the day.
Yeah.
Just not walking through it at night.
Because
yeah.
I'm telling you,
Well, cemeteries I'll walk through during the day because you can't read the headstones at night. So
right.
and not only that, but you trip over stuff.
So I have a story of walking through a cemetery during the day. We were going to look for historic. We were in Rhode Island looking for historical certain gravestones so I could take photos for my brother-in-law's book he was writing, The History of Seekonk. And I swear, out of the corner of my eye, I could see this like sort of black figure apparition kind of, and I just thought it was Jason, but when I looked in that direction, there was nothing there, and this was broad daylight. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Sweet dreams.
Being where we are, there's a lot of like 1700 cemeteries here, and really you can go through the old cemeteries, and some of them are, I mean, you're talking about the average age was like 45, 50 years old.
Yeah.
There's a lot of history on those things. So, family plots and things like that. So I love looking through cemeteries.
I do too.
Again,
I think it's a
during
way of
the
honoring
day.
the people. Yeah, during the day is a good thing. I know both sides of my family in Indiana have a big reunion, like every summer, and they actually go on a cemetery tour to look at great grandma and great grandpa,
Yep.
and kind of see them. So I think it's cool, but I don't want to call any ghost or anything.
Nope.
And you see, and in Louisiana, like where my parents are, where my grandparents are on my daddy's side, they're in mausoleums because it's so swampy.
Yes, I love mausoleums.
Yeah,
Love
so
them.
there's two big crypts, I guess that's what they call, and my grandparents are in one, and I have an aunt and uncle in the other one, and my parents are going to be down and to the right somewhere. Because one, and then there's no land where they're going to be buried because it's going to be in the church cemetery.
Yeah.
But I love the ones too that have their own little house.
Yeah.
There's a
The
lot
old
of
ones,
those.
the little
The
house.
mausoleums and the crypts. That's what they
And
are.
yes, I love those.
There's
And then the
lots of those
statues.
in New
Some of
Orleans
the
area.
statues are so beautiful.
Yep.
Oh, I just love them. Something we love to do here is it seems like there's always a lot of flea markets and antique kind of fairs. I
Antiques.
love looking through this stuff.
We just
I
had
love
a
antique shopping.
this past weekend we had Remsen Barn Festival, which has been going on for almost 30 years now. Actually, I think it's been over 30 years. But a lot of it's crafts and and arts and stuff like this. But they also have the flea market kind of stuff.
I love that. I love
Yeah.
that. And Katie says, Williamsburg, we're going to be talking about that because that was actually on Joy's list.
I'm sorry,
I have-
Debbie. I interrupted you. What
Oh,
were
go
you-
ahead, Debbie.
No, I was just saying that I love antique shopping. It's like
Yes,
one of
I'm gonna
my
go
favorite things that I used to do with my mom. It was like
I
Oh.
do. I love antique shopping. I love going to thrift stores. I think there's something about a house that's been collected over time too. as
estate
you decorate.
sales. Yeah, estate sales.
sales. Yes, it just gives your house personality and age.
It brings nostalgia, which is
Yes.
which is what I just love. Yeah.
Me too. I love that, Debbie. And then we go through not nostalgia, but Target. Target hit it out of the park
Target.
this fall.
Target.
Target. I'm telling you, the last couple Halloween seasons, fall seasons at Target have kind of been a miss for me. I really don't want a skeleton of a dog. Just don't want it. This year they did cute, classic fall. Great candles, great decor, just super cute. So hit your Target. Their dollar spot on fire. Just classic fall merch. So cute. So I don't know if anybody else makes that Target run, but I'm talking about their candles. They have $5 and $10 candles this year in these adorable
Oh my God, that's beautiful.
tins. Beautiful. And
Those
love
the
that.
candles you've got on the screen are gorgeous.
I know.
Yes.
I love those.
That is gorgeous.
We actually made those with Girl Scouts one year. We took leaves and kind of decoupaged them on mason jar type jars and tied them, put candles.
Oh, I
in
would
them.
love that.
So it's a nice DIY.
Those are gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely gorgeous.
And then it's so nice when it's cold enough to wear jeans, boots,
Oh.
sweaters, a hat.
Yes.
How do you
Definitely.
Flannel.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It
Sweater
doesn't get
weather.
that cold here.
Sweater weather.
Sweaters and sweatshirts.
I can't
still
do
in my
flannel. I
closet,
look like a
so-
lumberjack.
I don't know. I have a love and hate affair with flannel, but I can't decide.
We know you love denim better.
I love denim. I love
Cute.
denim. No,
That's adorable.
I am looking forward to dressing up my dogs in Halloween costumes. How about any of you?
I'm not even going to try.
I don't have any to dress up.
Either do I.
My arms would look like I was in a horror movie with my cat. If I
I'm looking. Yeah, I'm looking at 2 dogs right now. They're glaring at me like, "Don't even dare."
don't even think it.
Watch my Instagram and TikTok because I will be torturing my chihuahuas into. I bought them candy corn outfits. Oh, so cute. And then I think a fall picnic, and
Aw,
it's just
that's
Yeah.
so
feels so
It
good
would
to
just
be
stop
outside.
raining long enough.
And like Tina said, just the smell of fall. The
Yes.
smell of fall.
Mhm.
Now we can be to where there's actually 4 seasons in just under 2 hours. If we go to northern Arizona,
Here too.
Sedona, yeah, right. So I plan on doing a fall picnic. My parents, when we moved here, because we were away from family, were like, we have to do something different for Thanksgiving because we don't have 100 people. So my mom would actually cook Thanksgiving dinner, pack it in the back of the station wagon, and we would go up to Oak Creek Canyon or Sedona where all the leaves had
Oh, I
changed
love
and have
Sedona.
Thanksgiving picnic. So
Yeah, that sounds nice.
yeah, playing the leaves, so fun. And we're almost done, but biking too. Like here, it is too hot to bike in the summer. You cannot do it. So I know Mike mentioned before. There's something about biking in the fall.
Yep.
Love a beach cruiser. And then that's it. So I think we went through my list and Joy's list. And so thank you so much, everybody. Anything we missed? I feel like we need a part 2 because there's just so much.
Well, yeah. Well, I was wondering if anybody went leaf peeping, like they travel for a weekend in order to go, so like because we're so close to the mountains here, an hour away, and we're up in the hills where we can, people think of New York, they think of New York City, but there's
Right. There's another whole state
Oh
that's
my
bigger
God,
than
yeah.
Manhattan.
most of it is
Upstate
like
New York. Upstate New York
farmland.
is gorgeous.
Exactly. That's we're upstate central New York, and there's a whole lot of land up there that above New York City that doesn't have any tall buildings and
It
doesn't
is like a different
it has
world.
tall
of
trees and many different colors and mountains
lakes.
Right.
and lakes and streams, and it's just gorgeous up here. Absolutely gorgeous. Tina can tell you because she takes pictures.
Amazing pictures. Yeah, I love that. I know James was saying that people travel to New Hampshire for just to see the
Yes.
changing of the fall leaves. So
Yep.
Yeah, that's on my bucket list, is to go through the different states that have the fall leaves, and it just when I see these pictures, like I want to jump into them and just I want to be part of the picture.
Yeah.
Oh,
New
me
England,
too,
New
Debbie. Let's
England,
go.
Vermont,
Let's
New
go.
Hampshire, Maine. It's
Mhm.
gorgeous. It's
East
Mhm.
Tennessee, Smoky Mountains.
yeah.
It's
Definitely.
so gorgeous. So that's
Yeah.
what I sort of love about our 50 states series too is there's so many cool things in America. There's just so many cool things. I want to do it all. I want to do it all.
Definitely. We did not mention football, Kelly.
There's a reason.
Well, I don't watch as much professional ball as I used to. Like they kind of
They
slipped
kind
away
of
from
turned
me.
me off too.
But
there's still college football.
college ball. College ball. I still love. I have
that.
fantastic memories of all my boys played high school football. There's nothing like Friday Night Lights, and so that's another. Everything that I really love happens in the fall. It's just no wonder it's my favorite season.
I actually was going to put on my list to go to like a high school homecoming game. I'm close to the high school that I went to. And, there's a band, the band playing, and you can feel the beat in your heart.
Homecoming, even if it's not to watch the game, homecoming, and with the banners and the competing cheers and all that kind of stuff. That's great stuff. That's great.
And here in
That
Texas, we're known for our big homecoming mums.
Oh yes,
The big
Now-
mums.
They're like-
in fact, I had some friends of mine make even because Emma graduated high school here. I had for her senior pictures, portraits. I had them make her, and they made her a Disney themed mom
Oh,
with the
nice.
streamers that covered her whole dress and everything. It was so cute.
I
Wow.
don't know. Well, they must do it in Texas, but do kids do that still? Like I know when I was in
Yes.
high school, the boy would always give you like a mum
Mhm.
corsage for homecoming.
Mhm. Mhm.
You know,
And when I was
I
when
love
Jeff
that
and I were
mentioned
growing,
that. I forgot about
in
that.
Tennessee, they were real. A lot
Yeah.
of them.
Mhm.
Jeff would buy me they were real and just these huge, gorgeous mums. But yeah, you're right. In Texas, they're a lot of times they're not. They're not the real
Right.
thing. But
Which is
the
nice because then
tradition
you can keep
is.
it.
Mhm.
Well, and you can you personalize them. You have all the
Yes.
streamers. You have, you can attach, little instruments for band, cheerleading. That they attach all this stuff that really personalizes the mom. And they're just I have seen over the years, and I know you have too, some really unique and beautiful homecoming mums. And the guys in Texas wear garters on their arm. They put a garter on their arm and they attach all that stuff, the streamers and all those things to his. And so the girl buys a garter for him and the guy buys the mum for her. A lot of fun.
Oh, I love that. I
'Cause
love
we
that.
have mums here, but they're little flowers. They're
And
not.
Tina's picture finally came through. There's her
Oh,
little
it's about time.
Oh,
Yeah, she's like, no, Mommy, I don't want to come
I
in.
love it. I love it.
That wasn't this year. That was last year.
I am so happy you
We
brought up
haven't
the
got that
mums.
many
I
ladies
forgot.
on the ground yet. Yeah, I'm happy. Thank you so much for inviting me, Kelly.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. I love my girlfriends. This was such a fun night. So thank you so much. I'm going to go around and thank you, Tina. You're fantastic. Debbie, love you. This is a treat. So
Okay,
nice to have
that's
all of
Emma
you.
with her mom.
Oh, wait. Let me make her
Aw.
big. Love Emma.
nice.
Aw.
Oh, wait. What?
Nice.
I clicked too many times.
No,
Oh my
oh,
gosh.
that's
Look
so
at her
pretty.
beautiful
Oh, wow.
dress.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
That
So
is beautiful.
pretty.
You know, they
Very
do
nice.
everything big in Texas, and that you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Oh my goodness! So we're gonna go around and tell us what you got going on in your channel. Joy, you're first. Remind us again.
So on Wednesday, I am we're doing a birthday stream for Justin.
Oh,
And then
fun.
next Sunday, I'm going to be on with Keith BDF is it BDF? Yeah, BDF.
Yeah.
I'm going to be at his channel
BDF.
next Sunday.
Yep, it's 7:00. I think the show is right.
Yeah, 7:00. Yep.
Eastern.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I know. I always want to say BFD.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, but I'm like, I don't think that's right.
Dawn, let us know what you got coming up.
Well, I just posted last week a short video from my trip to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party in 2019, and that's a lot of fun. Some good footage from Boo to You there, Ride of the Headless Horseman, all that. That was a kind of a nostalgic one to get up on the channel, and we are also headed back. So I'm 8 days. My Disney countdown is 8 days. I'm really excited, and we're headed back. So, subscribe to our channel and watch for the, ring that notification bell because I will be going live from the parks. So that's what we've got going on. A trip
I
to
love
Disney.
it.
It doesn't get any better.
Right. I love a countdown. I need a countdown. I love it. I love it. So yes, definitely check out Joy and the Hitchhiking Bones. And let's see. Sorry, it's weird on here. Tina, what you got coming up? Other than, well, where'd you go? I hit the wrong button. That's me. I am
Always fun to watch.
digging your reels and TikToks. I am obsessed with T. Marie. I love her YouTube, but those reels, you dancing, just makes me so happy. So please tell me there's going to be more dancing.
There is. I have some excuse me, I have some other ideas up my sleeve. We'll see what happens. So yeah. It's been interesting. And I started doing it because when I need to pick me up, those kind of things put a smile on my face, and I just want to make people laugh and people smile. and so that's why I started doing it. But as far as YouTube goes, I might go live Wednesday at 5 o'clock. I'm not sure yet. If I do, it'll be a pop-up. But I last year we went to see some of the sites from Hocus Pocus, the first movie, in Salem, Massachusetts, and I haven't released it. And I thought, well, with the release of Hocus Pocus 2 coming out this week, maybe I'll release it this week. So
that's so
no
cool.
promises. I'm gonna try. So we'll see what happens.
And I love that. I love that so much. And please, if you need a collaborator on any dancing videos, because I have learned your 2 dances. The September dance, I literally learned it. I did it like 1,000 times. So, and the weight loss journey one, I'm obsessed with. I do it all. I like wake up my day with it. I know all the moves. I love it.
I love that you've learned it because I still haven't learned it. So that was.
And I like the bird one with the flying. I love that.
The hair washing. That's a popular one too.
Yeah.
The face washing. That's what it was.
So definitely check it out. But yes, please post that Hocus Pocus filming location. And we had Williamsburg on the list. I don't know where my slide went, Joy. Sorry about that. And then Talking Mickey Project. Let us know again.
Tuesday night. Well, tonight was supposed to be the Zoom call with the Emma's patrons, but Daddy forgot. So, and I'm doing this with Kelly. So there went that. So they're going to do that Tuesday night. Wednesday night, we'll either be on or we'll be in a hotel. It just depends. But if we're in Florida, Kevin's going to live stream the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. And we have tickets to the 2-day DizCon, hoping to run into a few people that Emma's already interviewed and maybe get some more people scheduled to interview while we're there. So, and I think we have Coco Trivia coming up soon in October. And then, we also have a lot of... we'll be doing trivia on Haunted Mansion houses throughout the parks.
Oh, cool.
So that's going to be our trivia.
Definitely check out Talking Mickey Project. Really go and support all of these fantastic channels.
I usually am watching Talking Mickey Project at about 9 o'clock in the morning. They did the show the night before.
Yeah.
And I wasn't able to watch it, but I always watch.
Like Emma would do. Thumbs up.
So thank you so much, everyone in chat. I swear it's the best chat on YouTube. Thank you so much. Appreciate you spending part of your weekend with us. And all of these.
This was fun, Kelly.
And I want to wish everybody, I don't know how many people are Jewish here, but tonight is the first night of Rosh Hashanah, which is
Happy New Year.
Jewish New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yes, it brings back a lot of memories for me going to temple,
Yes.
So wearing
there's your fall memory.
Yes, the new fall outfits that I was able to start wearing, walking to temple every Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, and that's my favorite time of the year.
Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh, I want to talk to you more about that.
It's very interesting. I love it.
Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, everyone. So have a blessed and magical night, and I can't wait to see you all again soon.
Yes, thank you.
Night.
Happy fall, everyone.
Bye.
Smile. It might be the thumbnail.